time most of you guys will be seeing this, I'll probably be in Louisville, Kentucky at the Fright Night Film Fest, meeting up with some good friends, Angus Scrim, Mick Foley, Reggie Bannister, A. Michael Baldwin, Danielle Harris. You know, the list goes on and on. I'll be up there all weekend. Uncle Bill will be there on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have a hell of a time. Right now it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I really should be getting some sleep. Getting ready to get up pretty early for me and go down with Goose, David Gooseland. And we'll probably be making some audio updates on DEADPIT. You can check them out at DEADPIT.com. We always do this at conventions. I think we're the only site that does the live updates from conventions. So, you know, 2 or 3 times a day we may do audio updates and all that. So, yeah, I mean, we're really excited about this show coming up, and I just wanted to do something real quick because we're not really doing much on the site besides that this week, and talk about this movie that myself and Uncle Bill actually watched the other day. Lost Boys, The Tribe. Right here, the long-awaited, there you go, the long-awaited sequel to 1987's Lost Boys, which is one of my all-time favorite 80s horror films, to be honest with you. I mean, I think I actually caught this one in the theater back when I was a kid, so it's a pretty big deal to get to finally see a sequel to that movie, even though it's 21 years later. It finally came out. And I know there were rumors for a while that there was going to be Lost Girls, which was, you know, Lost Boys but with girls, sort of like the Corey Haim sequel to Just One of the Guys, which was just one of the girls. But anyway, Lost Boys, The Tribe, directed by PJ Pesce. Pesce. Doesn't really have too many familiar faces in this movie. Corey Feldman, Edgar Frog of the Frog Brothers is the only main cast member that's pretty much in the movie. I mean, there's a brief cameo towards the end, very brief, so brief that you barely see him, of the Sam character, Corey Haim. But the movie itself is pretty much an exact remake of the original Lost Boys. And the only big difference is this time it's set in Luna Bay instead of Santa Carla, and Tad Hilgenbrink, that's a good name, and Autumn Reeser play brother and sister, and very similar to the way Jason Patric and Corey Haim's characters. And the vampires in this movie are also servers, so just small differences really. And you got a lot of really good gore in this. You got a lot of really good nude scenes and stuff like that, and a lot of people really complaining about this movie. And to be quite honest with you, well, maybe because I had such low expectations going in that I didn't really expect it to be good. But I mean, I sort of liked it. I thought it was pretty decent for a direct-to-DVD film. You have to realize here, folks, this isn't a mainstream movie. I mean, this isn't going to be released theatrically, so your expectations shouldn't be too high, even though it's called Lost Boys. But I don't know. I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm not going to say it was great. I think the acting in it was pretty bad. Angus Sutherland, I think it's Kiefer Sutherland's stepbrother, half-brother, something like that. He's pretty bad actor. He actually reminded me, though, of Christian from like WWF 1999, 2000. He looks almost exactly like him. And you couldn't really understand a lot of the stuff he was saying in his scenes. Corey Feldman, believe it or not, I mean, he was the best actor in this movie by far. And a lot of the other people in the movie really didn't have too much experience, I don't guess, so that can be expected. But the makeup effects were good. There was some CG in the movie, but it actually looked pretty decent. I don't know, I thought it was okay. I wouldn't call it uber crappy. You know, I know a lot of people probably expect me to shit all over it, but I mean, I thought it was pretty decent. And the Blu-ray, which I have, yeah, looks pretty good, and pretty good Blu-ray. I got it for $10 used, so didn't spend too much money on it. But a lot of special features on this and stuff. But yeah, that's Lost Boys, The Tribe. I guess Lost Boys 2, and possibly, judging by the end of the film, we could see a Lost Boys 3 in the future. So anybody interested, check it out. I thought it was pretty good, believe it or not. I thought it wasn't as bad as people were saying it is. I think the people that were complaining so much about this movie really shouldn't have expected too much out of it. I mean, it is a direct-to-DVD movie, so, you know, if you want to see bad, check out something that Ulu the Mail directed. But The Lost Boys, The Tribe, I enjoyed it. So check it out, and be sure to check out our site this weekend. We're going to have updates throughout the whole week, possibly some guest interviews, who knows, because we're going to be at the Fright Night Film Fest. Be sure to check it out, though. Our website is at DEADPIT.com.